Good morning, this is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2015 Toyota Camry Altise sitting here in front of me. Now on sale for only $20,990 drive away. Obviously it was $21,990 drive away, with a bit over 50,000 Ks on there, unreal service history. Look, this is just a real good chance for me to take you through the whole car in, of course, high definition detail. And any little marks I can find, the whole works, going to give you a really good look through the whole car. A bit of an idea who we are. We're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently standing at 251 Mulgrave Road. We've also got another yard identical to this one up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. And of course you can see over the road there our Toyota Lexus new car showrooms, our service drop-offs, and of course our spare parts as well. So pretty lucky, we get some pretty unreal cars exactly like this one, so we're going to get stuck straight into it. Going to make my way around from the very front here. Extremely clean, this thing. It's got Toyota service history the whole way through. It looks like just a tiny little sort of hairline one just there. I'm not sure if you can actually see it on that light. If you can't, let me know, I'll get some photos through, but extremely faint. It's only very hairline one just there, but very tidy as we come around the rest of the front bumper. Can't see any stone chips as I'm coming around. Extremely well looked after. Looks like it's been garaged its whole life as well. Judging by the condition of the paint, it's only done short runs. So it was originally like a single owner in Gladstone. So obviously the Toyota Camry, the genuine bonnet protector there too. Very tidy across the bonnet. That's just a little bit of dirt. So we will get these re-washed before we send it down as well. So no chips or cracks or anything like that in the windscreen either. There's the roof there as well, extremely clean. So anything like that there too. So obviously the passenger front wheel here, absolutely stacks of tread. You can see the little indicator in there, so heaps of tread left on these guys. Doesn't look like, looks like a tiny little sort of chip just there, and maybe a little one just on the inside. But other than that, very clean on those wheels. And you can see yourself in there too. Very tidy car. It's exactly the sort of stuff that we look for. Looks like a tiny little scuff there. It's kind of coming off my finger, but it is there. Very tidy through the passenger door here as well. A couple little like ring marks on the inside there where people see the rings or fingernails have just caught the inside of that door. We've got this little tiny one here, but might come out with a bit of polish. Looks like it's sort of lifting a little bit. Super tidy through the inside as well. It's got electric windows the whole way around. Tiny little scuff there. And same thing just in the entry, just in that plastic itself. Obviously people jumping in and out, it's just where they're catching their feet. I've got the build that over here for you as well. So no floor mats in this one, but we do have a dash mat up here as well. Take that off so you can see up under there too. But any of this sort of stuff in the cars we just leave in there. Very tidy across that seat. Same to the driver's side. Of course in the rear there too. So just while I'm here, I'm going to go through that service history for you. So all your logbooks, everything's all on the inside. Like I said, it was originally owned by a private person down in Gladstone. So it's serviced through Toyota the whole way down there too. So 3,000 Ks, obviously this is done unbelievably low Ks. So 3,800 in 2017, 5,900 2017, 11,500 in 2018, all through the same Toyota in Gladstone. 20,000 2019, 31,000 at 2020, and then we've done one, so when it's come in it's obviously due for a service. So Coral Motors, that's us. So we've done a fresh service on the 20th of last month when it first come in here at 52,000. So unreal service history, pretty much been in Toyota's hands its whole life. And very clean as we come down to this back door. Those same sort of fingernail marks just on the inside there. Just trying to see if there's any sort of gravel rash or anything on this one. Looks like a tiny, just right on the actual rim itself, just a little bit of rash there. Nothing too bad. Again, you've got heaps of tread left on these. Probably at least 70% left on them. Fuel cap is obviously on the passenger side here. I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump inside. Super tiny in the back. Tell you what, this thing is just unreal. There's the boot there too. So I'll just open that one up for you. You can do that from the actual keys themselves. Got a little reverse camera tucked up under there too. Very clean through there. Sunlight probably makes it a little bit hard to see, but that's, there you go, try and jump in the shade for you. Yeah. So you got these releases too, you can pull those out. It's going to drop those seats on the inside there if you do need to get to them, or need a bigger extra space in the back here. Going to lift up, show you that spare tyre. So your jack tools are all around the outside. The spare tyre looks brand new as well. Tools are all over the left hand side. It's all nicely hidden in there. Pop all that back. Extremely tight, even on the inside of the lid there. Very well looked after. Across the back of the bumper, just a little bit of sort of, not even grazing, but just a little like scuff mark there where they might have caught something putting it into the boot. But other than that, that's about it. So a little bit of a mark on the back corner here. Looks like they have caught something, but it has been touched up already, so it definitely has been sealed. Nothing to stress about with that one. So child locks obviously on the both back, rear doors as well. So 3 child anchor points in all these as well. So right up on the back of the seats there. You got the argument separators on the middle there. Same thing back on these wheels. Just a little scuff there. That's about it. These things are just so clean. A little stone chip there as well, but that's it. Okay, got those same wheels the whole way around. Just those same sort of fingernail marks on the inside. So they might have had a ring or something like that. Just those common ones. Little stone chip there, and obviously the driver's handle is just the most common one. Obviously, that from grabbing that handle. So there is those little marks on the inside there, and a tiny little stone chip on this side there too. Again, absolutely stacks of tread left on that one too. So what we'll do, we'll jump inside, get this started up for you, show you on the inside here. For sure, people like myself, you've got a handle there, so you can lower that back down, crank it right back up so you can see over the bonnet. You've got a boot release on the inside here, as well as that fuel release there that I was talking about. Ignition button for the barrel is over this side here. So 2 genuine keys as well, central locking and your boot release on both of those. They just pop out by pushing that little button. So 2 genuine keys there for you. I'll just straighten these wheels back up. So 52,243 kilometres, no engine lights, nothing like that to be concerned about. Very extremely tidy car. This thing has been so well looked after. You've got little notifications up here, up the very, very top, so if anyone in the back takes their seat belts off, it's going to let you know, it's going to beep. Obviously your aircon through here, touchscreen display. You can jump between your different settings, so your main menu there, so your AM, FM, Bluetooth, USB, AUX, the whole works are all through that. Otherwise we can jump back. You've got all your car settings there too, so your average fuel, everything else is through that as well. Pretty easy there. Your aircon controls, fans are all up on the left, on the right, sorry, temperature's all up on the left, and of course where you want it coming out of. You've got a little hidden storage compartment just in there with the AUX and the USB and an accessory plug, a little bit of storage there too. Good place to put your phone out of the sun if it's charging. You got the adjustable cup holders in the middle there too. That little reverse camera in the back I was talking about, so that's that there. So you can physically see the rear number plate and the rear bar there too. So you never should actually back into anything because you can physically see it there too. It's a big fisheye lens, so it does help you give you that wide view if you're backing out between cars and things like that. You've got 2 big Land Cruisers or something next to you. Makes it a lot easier coming out of those car parks. Little handbrake itself is actually down there near the feet, so it's just a little push-in one, so that releases it. You can see it beside my foot, and you simply push that back into place to engage it. As we come around onto the driver's side, traction controls all up on the right-hand side here, mirror controls are there, so left and right side of the car, and adjustments there for you. Window lock, central lock, and of course all your automatic windows. The actual bonnet release is just under here there too, so I'll pop that because I'll show you under there before we get out. The steering wheel itself, cruise controls there, set and reset it from there. Bluetooth controls are all up on the steering wheel, so while you're driving it's all nice and easy to use. You don't have to fiddle around with the display down there. This one here is going to jump between your different radio stations, Bluetooth, USB, all that sort of thing as well. And of course your radio options, so you can control it all from the steering wheel again, so you don't have to fiddle while you're driving. Wiper controls all up on the left, automatic headlights on the right, so you can flick that to automatic. Your headlights are going to turn on and off as they need to. Parkers, headlights, high beams, blinkers are all pretty standard as well. So really easy setup, really simple, but just unbelievable cars. This thing's just been looked after so well. You got little lights on the inside there too, sunny holder, and of course on the other side there as well. We've got the little drop-down handle, adjustable seat belts and drop-down handles in the back there too. You've got curtain airbags right through the front, airbags in the seats, airbags in the dash and the steering wheel there as well. So absolutely everywhere in these ones. I'm going to jump out and just quickly show you under that bonnet as well before we finish this up. So it's all on struts, makes it real nice and easy. You can do that one-handed, so you can see yourself. Obviously full Toyota service history, you can't beat it. That's why this thing is just an absolute glamour. You obviously got a little 2.5 litre in here and that 4-cylinder as well. So very, very tidy through there. Even the battery as well. So look, you can see a little daytime running lights down the bottom there too, those little LEDs. So look, that actually concludes our virtual tour. Thanks so much for watching, and can't wait to hear your feedback.